introduce your car because it's freaking gnarly.
So I got a 95 Nissan 240SX. It is fully built aluminum rod induction performance piston. It's a semi-built head. It's basically stock valve still. Everything else is built about it. And it is a fully custom, basically everything. It's got a dog box R154. It's got a Q45 diff with multiple different axles.
Oh, it's got a Q45 diff.
Yeah,
okay. Because that's originally with my 240 build, that's what I was going to do.
Yes.
I ended up doing something else, but that's awesome.
So it's a 354 gear ratio. It'll do about 170 in fourth. It's got a custom turbo manifold on it. It was built by one of my sponsors and Cali, Ryan from Humble Engineering. Super sick setup. Like,
yeah, hood exit and all.
Yeah, he freaking knocked it out of the park whenever he built that thing for me.
Which is why we're just getting this done right now, because it's gonna be very loud in here. So you know what, Sean? Let's get started. So
let's go.
We're gonna turn the key.
All right, I got a
fuel pump.
Yep, I got a built-in security thing going on in there.
Okay, so clutch or no clutch?
No clutch, but like if you turn the key all the way like you're gonna start it, it won't start, so you have to barely turn it.
I finessed it. There we go. Oh, there's the power steering.
Yep, just clutch in and then you'll.
There we go.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, dog box.
Yep.
What kind of clutch is in it?
So it's an FX 850.
It's easy.
Yeah.
I like it.
Oh, it is. It feels like it's not even there.
This year has been the very first time out of all my years of reviewing cars, I've done sequential, dog box, and also a Hayabusa transmission in a smart car. So I've gotten used to these like no synchro style gearboxes.
Yep.
Tell me what inspired you to do this car. Did you just love 240s or you love JZs and you're like, let's just do both?
Well, I built an RB25 S14, and before that, I've always wanted to do a JZ car. This was back in like 2015.
Okay.
And so I was in a constant search of trying to find a car to do. When I got this car, I got it stock it was a 1JZ VVTi.
Okay,
so
sure.
It was 100% stock with R154. Basically, I spent many hours doing trades. So I started with $1,500 and I ended up with this.
What?
Except I ended up with this car with the JZ in it, but I've probably spent like $60,000.
Oh, I guarantee it. When you pop the hood, you're like, yep.
Yeah, it's freaking, it's insane that I was able to finally accomplish something like this, but it's really crazy to think. I actually I traded this car one time before.
Okay.
And I ended up getting it back.
Oh, really? So it was a workaround, basically.
Yeah, so I wanted to see what an Evo was like, and then when I got the Evo, I was like, man, this thing sucks. So then, like, I ended up trading it for an RB26 S14.
Because, well, also, you're used to rear-wheel drive.
Yes.
You're used to things being a little loosey-goosey. You also have a YouTube channel detailing this build, so if you'd like to check it out, put the link in the description below. You know what's crazy, too? You have almost your entire front interior, too, in such, like, a race car kind of deal. You still I love it when people, like, keep their door cards and, like, keep their dash.
Yep.
Even if it's cut or whatever to make room for a roll cage, it still adds to the street car mentality, right?
Yep.
And an undisclosed location, you're able to beat some bikes with this thing.
Yeah, I raced a ZX14R last week on 26 pounds.
On 26 pounds.
26 pounds. So it's a G42 1450. It's Pulsar turbo. It's an absolute beast. It takes a little bit whenever power comes on. This car does 90 in second gear. So
oh my God.
Yeah, so it's pretty insane.
You have never, ever, in all the years of you owning this car, been passenger seat.
Never been in the passenger side when the car makes power.
And like small inputs in the steering wheel, and when it went straight, that's why I hit limiter and I was like, oh, we're going straight.
Yeah, no, that's one of the best things about this platform is that this car is like a straight line.
To put it in perspective, as I'm staring at the hood, because usually what happens in cars like this, you start seeing the hoods skedaddle, you know, especially on skinnies. You might see on my face, I was like, huh? I was really confused. I was like, no way.
But anyways, I got a drain pan on the bottom of my turbo to collect the oil that's sumping, and then I have a scavenge pump that picks it up.
Yes.
Dude, it feels insane over here.
Someone you trust in a fast car is that you're like, oh, good, I don't need to go buy those extra parts to make it faster. Like, it's fine.
Also got a real special button right here.
Don't tip me with a good time.
Yeah, don't use it in third gear because when it
I wouldn't.
Yeah, second gear, you use it when you're rolling into second because by the time it's ready to be used and it's like building power for you, you're already doing 60. Fast. Oh my god.
You just grabbed onto something.
I have not been in this side of my car before. And when you're shifting, literally just firmly shift it quick.
Okay, yeah. So that way
like,
it stays in boost more.
Well, like even when you're regularly driving it, so when you firmly, because you're basically finding the spot between the dog teeth.
Got it.
To go to the next gear. When you go slow, sometimes you'll hit the dog teeth and you won't be fast enough and it'll bounce the dogs, which is what I was doing right there.
Okay.
It's definitely different. It took me a little while, but day one I went out and raced an 850 horsepower Pro Charge Vet on my old setup.
That's sick.
And he got a 3-car hit on me. And I was still able to pull him back in. That is freaking insane. Oh my god.
That time I was like, oh. Because most of the time with synchrotrans, it's like, yo, why you're like trying to rip your entire synchros out of your gearbox?
Yeah.
This is like, you gotta do it.
Yeah, you can shift that thing as fast as you want. So the faster you hit the clutch, the faster it'll be into the power of the next gear.
Got it, okay.
So I get to about 5,000, and push the button, full throttle.
Yes! That's what I was looking for.
Okay, and then one more thing, try your best to not decel because of aluminum rods.
Okay. Almost! That's a good 240.
yeah, no, and a lot of times you gotta, when it spins, you gotta let it spin just a little bit and then it'll stay in the RPM for it.
Got it. Like, you either get it or you don't, like with the turbo lag. It's like you gotta nail that perfect moment. But you have, of course, a lot more seat time than I do.
No, 100%. You're doing fantastic for a first time driving an H-pattern dog box. Literally, I couldn't be happier. Like, I'm serious. It's hard to have trust for somebody to drive this. This is my baby.
I know it's your baby. Ooh, there we go. Good? All right.
Yes, sir.
Sean, how can people find your YouTube channel?
So, you can search me, find me anywhere basically. Rabid JZ, R-A-B-I-D JZ. A lot of time I try to tell people where it's at and they think I'm saying rabbit.
Oh, yeah.
So then you can never find me. So I probably need to put rabbit in my actual like tag description or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rabid JZ. I have another car. I have an MK4 Supra as well. But this car is my pride and joy.
Well, Sean, absolute pleasure, man, for letting me just take it for a quick rip. It was such a great time. Go check out his YouTube channel. This car is really well set up. It's funny, years ago I rode in Javier's 240 from TRC, and that was with that that built Toyota automatic.
Yeah.
And it ran 790s, and I just remember when he told me that I could drive it, he was like, "You're only allowed to go half throttle." How do you not do like that all day, right? You're no more. You don't get to go anymore. Because I just wasn't experienced enough back then. And then here comes Sean, just like, do it! Do it as hard as you can.
You gotta shift it as fast as you can.
Yeah, or it doesn't like you.
Exactly.
But definitely, on that note, thank you all so much for watching. It's been an amazing time. I'm sure Sean looked like you had a great time. I'm fulfilled. And on that note, I will it on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, and I will see you guys next time. Take it easy. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.
Later.
This video is brought to you by Patterson Car Care. Get double of premium original detail product for half the price. Head over to PattersonCarCare.com or go to the link in the description below.